Hello, it's Julie from Blossom Tree Papercraft. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm just going to make a very quick and simple card using timeless textures and also bringing in Flower Shop with the Pansy Punch, which can be bought as a bundle from Stampin' Up. And because these two sets don't have a sentiment, I'm also bringing in the Sale-a-bration party pants, and I'm going to be using the Thinking of You. So I'll just pop this all to one side. And for this card, you will need a card base of 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5 1/2. Then your matting layer, which will be 5 1/4 by 4. And then your layer for stamping on, which is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Put them bits over there. The colours that I've chosen today are Rose Red and Sahara Sand. I'm first going to open up the Rose Red, and I'm actually going to stamp the sentiment first. So just inking it up. Because I don't want it too dark, I'm going to stamp off and then stamp on into this corner here. Then I'm going to open up the Sahara Sand, and I'm going in with the stamp from Timeless Textures. I'm just going to stamp that and rotating the stamp round twice like that. Then again from Timeless Textures, I'm coming in with the little splatter dots. I'm going to go into the Rose Red, I'm going to stamp off and then stamp on and keep stamping just randomly, just to put a little extra colour onto the card. Okay, I think that will do. And then while I've got the ink out, I've also got a piece of the Rose Red cardstock, and coming in with my chosen flower from Flower Shop. Just going to mount that up onto my block, into the Rose Red. I'm not going to worry about stamping off this time. And I'm going to stamp myself 3 of the flowers. And then I can close down the inks. And I know I won't put my finger in them. Move this all over to one side. And before I use the punch to punch these out, I'm just coming in with the clear Wink of Stella. I'm just picking up some of the detail on the flower, just to give it a little bit of shimmer. Into the centre as well. Just doing that on all of the flowers. Not being particularly neat, just to give a little touch of shimmer. Again on the last one. Okay, put that away. Then I can come in with the Pansy Punch and punch these out. Get it lined up. And then we're ready to start putting all the card together. So first of all, I'm going to use my snail and just pop the matting layer down onto the card base. then my stamp layer onto the top. And then I've also got some of the silver metallic thread. I'm just going to make some loops. I think these are affectionately known as the poodle loops, from the gorgeous Sam over at poodles.co.uk. Be sure to go and check her out. So I'm just wrapping some of the thread around my fingers. I'm going to cut off the excess. Then taking some of the glue dots and my paper piercer, I'm just going to pop some of the glue dots down sort of in the centre of the stamping that I've done, and then holding on to the loops, sort of spreading it out a little bit. I'm then going to stick that down in place onto them glue dots, just to add that extra little bit of detail. Then coming in with some dimensionals onto the flowers. I'm just going to randomly, and as you can see I've made a little bit of a mistake down here with my stamping, so no problem, I'm just going to cover it up with one of the flowers. Taking another one, pop it on up here, and then the last one, just going to pop in there. And then just to finish off, some of the rhinestones, I think I'm going to use the larger ones, just into the centre of each of the flowers. And that's it, done. So a nice, quick, simple stamped card. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye bye.